Hello everyone and welcome back. It's nice to see everyone again. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of July 11th through the 17th. I hope you all got a chance to go out and enjoy that beautiful weather this past week. And also at this time, I'd like to thank everybody who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left a comment. To you, I am very grateful. Thank you very much for that. It's so nice to see the subscribers, to know that you're willing to come back every week and have your horoscopes and that done. To you, I thank you very much. That is so greatly appreciated. All right, Cancer, let's see what the week has in store for you. Ooh, new beginnings. And your first card out is the Fool. So, the Jester, the Joker, blind trust. You're starting over with something new in your life. Maybe you've had a dream for a long time and you're just going to get it started this week. Have a little faith in yourself. Watch your footing. Don't jump too quick. And the Hierophant. So maybe you're talking to a teacher, therapist, or maybe you need to, or an uncle, aunt, some sort of mentor, somebody that you can trust, somebody that has your best interest at heart, or maybe somebody that doesn't know you at all sometimes is the best judgment of all, because they'll just give you their answer to what they're hearing you say. Some sort of support. And the World. So definitely things are changing. You've come to a crossroad in your life. Some sort of finish line. Now this could be a retirement or changing jobs or just, many avenues. You're just trying to piece it all together right now. You're definitely starting something over. Like a new over, not just, going back and doing the same old thing. You're taking a different avenue at something. Or perhaps you're thinking of taking some sort of trip in the future, abroad somewhere maybe. Wouldn't that be nice? And the High Priestess. Wow, you have got some big rollers here. Well, the High Priestess, she's very definitive. She sort of weighs the pros and cons. She takes everything into consideration. She don't take guff from anybody, neither should you. What is your heart saying to you? Maybe you're trying to get somebody's attention, or maybe somebody's trying to get yours, perhaps. Or maybe a family member has left the fold and you're trying to bring them back in. Maybe put things into a little bit better perspective. Ooh, and the Four of Rods. So good foundation, solid ground. Things are looking up. Your prospects are looking good. You're standing on solid footing and ground. It's very secure. You don't have to worry about anything there. You've managed to get what you are looking for in the future. You've planted good steps, you're basking in your accomplishments, and you should. Sometimes it's important to reward yourself along the way with some festive get-togethers, whether it's just a cup of coffee or maybe a meal, or, you've created a solid foundation, which is lovely. And the Knight of Swords. So some sort of swift movement coming in. Maybe you've put maybe a travel. Again, like I said, maybe this is some sort of travel. Maybe you're thinking of taking a trip somewhere. Or this could be some news about a relationship cooling down. Now, this could be a friendship. It doesn't have to be your other half. You know, maybe you or they were listening to some gossip, and you're gonna nip that in the bud. And the 7 of Pentacles. So you've planted some seeds. It's hard at work. It's hard to wait when you've put in so much good timing. You know, timing's everything, for sure. Whether that's cooking or a sales pitch, you know, or a punchline in a joke. It's hard to wait for you know, it to grow and flourish. You know, just learn to control your impulses, and it'll come around to what you were expecting it to be, which is nice. And the Star card. So believe in yourself. Anything you start today will turn out well. So, you know, you planted your seeds. You're going in the right direction. Now, whether that's a job you put, maybe you've made some investments in something that you thought, you know, this might grow and have me some equity in the future. So, you know, there's magic in the air. Just believe. And the 9 of Swords. You poor thing. You're all up in your head. You're worried about things. You know, maybe you said something and you're wondering if you said the right thing, or maybe you said too much and now you're all up in your head about it. You know, you're tossing and turning at night over the words you said or should have said. Yeah. You know, clear the conscience. Have a heart to heart. Think about it before you speak, for sure. And you know, clear the air so that you can put your mind at ease and rest. And the King of Wands. So, and the rods are fire signs, so quick moving, fast action, and they're usually Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're full of energy, full of growth. They like things to just, you know, go along. You know, they're very motivated. They're just driven people. They know what they want to do and how they want to get it started, and they just can't seem to sit still. You know, don't get carried away though yourself. Try to control that a little bit. And the Death card. So something's definitely come to an ending for you. Now, that could be anything. That could be a job, or that could be a friendship or a relationship. You must close one door in order for the other to open. So maybe you just need to mourn what you're glad is over. So doesn't mean a physical death. And the 6 of Swords. So you're definitely thinking about moving on. You've, you know, put a lot of work into something, you know, but you're not getting the recognition that you were hoping for or expecting. You know, sometimes if you're trying to row upstream, just change direction. You know, there's brighter horizons for you, perhaps in another company or another city. And the Temptress. So, and the Temptress is on her own there. She's trying to mix things together, make everything balanced, whether that's family or friends or, you know, relatives. There's many, you know, or even in the job place, you're always trying to keep everything in balance and in check. And the 8 of Cups. So you put definitely a lot of work into something, and you're not seeing what the results that you were hoping for or you wanted. So you're not sure if you should just keep going at what you're doing and hoping that it will change, or do you just cut your losses and move along? You know, the grass is, you know, greener somewhere else. You know, think it over very carefully though. You'll need courage and resolve to do that, because once you cross it, sometimes you can't come back. So take a walk, you know, think your matters over, before you do anything hastily. And the King of Swords. So again, swords are air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're very quick thinking. They're analytical. They don't mix words. They're very straightforward. Sometimes their words cut pretty deep. They don't mean to. They're just trying to, you know, not pick sides. And when you ask a question, they're very blunt. They don't mean to hurt you. They're just trying to make their point clear with no mistakes. You know, so. And the Sun. So, oh, wow, that's a wonderful color. Everything's going your way. Optimism, renewed health, which is wonderful. And luck. And I'll relish this moment because it is a wonderful time that, you know, you're feeling overly abundantly grateful, and you know, your health is returned, or, and, you know, you just, everything's going your way, which is absolutely a beautiful thing to say and see for yourself. You know, you got to appreciate the positive for sure. Maybe it's telling you to lighten up a little bit. Don't take things so seriously. Try not to. Try to be maybe a little more upbeat with yourself. You're going to be anyhow with that card showing up. You know, let your light shine. People don't see enough of what a good person you really are and what you have to offer. You're too hard on yourself. All right, Cancer. I'm going to shuffle you and deal an Angel Oracle card. And we're going to see what perhaps wisdom or insight they can give to you for this week. But overall, it's not bad. You are making some sort of decision here, though. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life missions. So see, people look up to you and listen to you. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. You have a lot to offer. All right, Cancer, I am going to say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.